Assalamualaikum guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is kind of just like I wanted to update you guys. Honestly, it's not anything special, it's nothing crazy. Psych. It's definitely gonna be crazy. But I just wanted to update you guys about my life and what's going on and what's going on right now. What am I doing right now and everything. And I know I've been slacking and I've been lacking, and I know I didn't give out a video last week, and I don't think I gave it a video the week before that either. And that's because I started my own podcast, which is absolutely amazing. I started my own podcast, and it's called Context, the Context Podcast, and it's such an exciting project, and I am absolutely honored to start something like this. I have wanted to do a podcast for the longest time now. I made a lot of plans with a lot of people, but they just never came through. So I just decided, what the heck, let's just start my own podcast. I put on my first podcast this morning, actually, so you can actually go and subscribe, like, and watch that podcast. So yeah, before you watch the podcast, subscribe and like, or else I'll come to your house and I'll bury you. I've been doing a podcast and it's been amazing. The first podcast actually talks about free will and religion and all of that. I was able to get people from different backgrounds and different religions to come sit down and just talk about free will, and it was such an interesting conversation. I really highly recommend you go watch that podcast. Leave a like if you like it, and please do subscribe. Number 2 on the list, I just wanted to update you guys about school and what's going on with everything, because I know I had a previous video where I was like, you gotta self-educate and do this and do that, which, if you guys want a in detail video of that, I will get that to you. Just like this video. If this video gets, I don't know, 100 likes, I will make a video that explains self-education and all that. But over the summer, I started learning Python. For those of you who don't know, over educative.io, they get together a bunch of experts in their fields, and they make curated courses for you. Hold on, I'm getting a call. And it's absolutely amazing. I was learning Python from it, and obviously as school started, I got super busy, and then I had the vlogs and the podcast and all that stuff. So I had a lot of things going on, and I couldn't really focus on that. I learned some of the basics. I did about 45% of my curated course, which was in total about 13 hours, I think. Which was fantastic so far. It was amazing. I got a 2-year subscription on there, educative.io. Please just sponsor me at this point. Come on. Yeah, that's been amazing. In school, I've been taking nutrition. Learning the basics of nutrition. I've been taking a math class, pre-calculus class. Speaking of which, so I had a teacher, and I don't want to say his name, but my math professor actually passed away middle of the quarter, which is absolutely sad. He was such a nice guy. He was such a sweet guy. He was super helpful, and honestly, his class was the one that I enjoyed the most. And it was really sad too, and it was so sudden, and it just made me realize about life and how unexpected life can be. And then today I found out his bio, and it was just, that was another experience in itself. I mean, it was just a really crazy experience. And so yeah, basically the college site had his profile on it, and you could see the bio and everything, and I read on that today. And he wanted to be a rock star by the end of 2030 or something like that. And it was just crazy. It made me realize how unexpected life is. And it was just a surreal experience, all of this happening all at once. And I don't know why I felt a lot more affected by that. Maybe it was because I've been getting closer to religion and closer to God, and dying, like the death of somebody, made me realize some things, or I don't know, because I lost my grandfather not 2 years ago, and that was just not the same. It was a totally different experience. I was very disconnected to that experience, and I don't know why this affected me so much. But there are some things that I took away from this experience. Number one of which being, life is too short to wait for the things that you really want to do. And you should definitely just follow your heart and just do whatever the heck it is that you want to do, because you don't know how much time you have. You don't know if you're going to be alive in the next month or the next 2 months or in the next minute even. Inna lillahi wa inna rajiun, as we say when somebody passes away. It's Arabic for we come from God and we go back to God. And the second thing that I realize is that life is just unexpected. You don't know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. I'm sure many of you have heard about the parable of the guy and the wicked face. And if you haven't, no, there's basically a guy, and he starts seeing this really horrid wicked man with a wicked face all over the place, and he's really scared, and he starts asking for help, and people are like, we can't see him, it's like, are you going crazy or something? So anyways, a few days pass, and the guy, he, just to get away from that wicked man, he flies all the way over to like a couple thousand miles away. And when he lands, the first thing he sees is that same wicked man. And that same wicked man that he sees is actually death. And death is standing there waiting for him. And death is confused as well. Like, you were there and I kept looking at you. I kept staring at you because your death was written here at this airport at this point. And now you're here. Now it all makes sense. So life is really unexpected. So make the most out of it. Make the most out of today. And don't forget to say Alhamdulillah ever. Literally plethora of blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as many thanks as we give is not enough. But other than that, I've been taking a SQL class. A SQL is basically database management. And SQL actually stands for Structured Query Languages. And I want to do a video on that as well. Just walk you guys through the process of what I do in SQL, how I work with databases, and because it's so interesting, and that's a field that I'm going to be going into actually in college. Speaking of, I just started my undergrad in business management. Or business intelligence, business analytics. It has a bunch of names to it, but it's basically just database management, and it is amazing. It's fantastic. I'm loving it so far, alhamdulillah. And I just want to show you guys what I do in that, and I just want to show you what the field that I'm going to be in, because it's so exciting for me to be in. And it's just fantastic. But yeah, school has been crazy. It can be tough sometimes, but alhamdulillah, the fact that I am able to go to school, I'm so thankful. I get to wake up and I get to go to school every day, and I learn something new every day. The nutrition class has been super helpful. I've been learning so many new things about nutrition. And as a football player, soccer as some of you might call it, as a football player, it's just so essential for me. I need to be learning all these things because I can then carry that information over to my daily life and apply it to become a better football player. And then apart from that, staying on the topic of college, I actually joined the MSA, which is the Muslim Student Association at my school, which is Bellevue College. And yes, if you didn't know, Bellevue College has an MSA, because apparently people don't know that, which is, come on, what are you doing? I just joined the MSA. I am a board member now. We're still trying to get on our feet and figure out all of the board members' exact roles in the board. Being able to work on a project like that is also just amazing. It's so much fun. You get to work with other people, which I love. I love socializing. I love communicating with other people, and I love, just working with other people as a group. It's just fun to me. And other than that, I did get a football injury. It's nothing serious though. It's just I think I did something to my knee. And it's not exactly the knee itself. It's like this part of the knee. It's kind of painful. It's gotten better. This was last week, like over the weekend. I can go back to training soon, inshallah. Hopefully I can play this weekend as well. And again, I'm not really playing for a semi-pro or a team right now, although I did used to play for a semi-pro team called Bellevue Athletic, which is cool. Another video coming up on that for my experience on all that stuff. But yeah, I just love to be a better player in general, and I would love to go back to training soon enough. But inshallah, whatever Allah has planned for me, I will take that because I know that is what is best for me. Well, last but not least, there will be a vlog coming very soon, inshallah. I am working on that. I've been working on the podcast and everything, so that's been taking some of my time. And then there's school and everything, but I'm trying my best to get you guys a vlog. And I know I couldn't get out a vlog this week, but definitely, inshallah, next week I will try my best to get a vlog up to you guys. But I just wanted to update you guys about everything because life is so exciting all the time and it's amazing. Alhamdulillah. That's about it for the for the update. But yeah, that's about it for the update, and I hope you guys stick around to watch my podcast and the vlog that's going to be coming soon, and other videos that I've been doing. Speaking of, I'm going to put up a poll, and I want you guys to tell me if you would rather have me do vlogs or sit down videos like this, and like the sequel video that I was talking about, and the football journey and experience and all that. I definitely want to do those, but I also want to know what you guys prefer to watch. I am definitely trying to work towards shorter vlogs because I know that was a feedback that a lot of people gave to me. But yeah, other than that, it's been amazing. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. I hope everything's good for you, and all your guys' life is fantastic. Alhamdulillah. Never forget to say Alhamdulillah. Also, before you guys go, I hope you guys enjoyed that crazy little montage of me setting up the whole thing, because I think I broke my tripod doing that. But it is what it is. Alhamdulillah. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Okay. Yeah, I think